Now that you've all shared and spoken about your memories, it brings us back to the primary question that we started with. When any adult is asked, what do you remember about your childhood? You remember that which is a memory, and a memory is something that either happened very often or it happened once, but it was a major event, a big event, a frightening event, a traumatic event. Which is why when speaking of childhood, people say, you know what I remember about my childhood? I remember that we used to have a 100-year-old antique bell in the house, and it was my job to ring it during dinner time and meal time, and the whole family would gather, and now at the age of 35 it has pride of place in my house. You know what I remember about my childhood? I remember that we had a family tradition that every week we would go to the nearby orphanage to do some service, and that's where I got my inspiration to do social work. And here I am, having completed my BSW and MSW and working in the human resource development in this organization. You know what I remember about my childhood? I remember every day thinking, why was I born in this family? All I remember about childhood is night after night putting my ear outside my parents' door to listen whether they were killing each other or not. This is the reason, friends, why experiences of childhood and what happens in childhood and memories of childhood are so important in understanding adversities in childhood and trauma and informing the way of our work with children who are vulnerable in difficult circumstances.